I want to make a correction, folks. Boy, was I wrong. Dapper Dan started in the 1920s. The original Dapper Dan. I was thinking that was more the modern, up-to-date Dapper Dan Pomade. The original Dapper Dan Pomade was started in Sheffield, England. Interesting of all places. And the pomade was around the 1920s. People were using it. Some men put in their hair, some men put in their beards, mostly the hair. And I want to make a correction, folks, about that because I looked it up today on Google and found out some interesting information about that. So, originally started in Sheffield, England. In the 1920s, it was popular not only in England, but the United States of America, Ireland, Australia, Scotland, and Wales. And now it's pretty much everywhere. People like to use Dapper Dan Pomade. The guy I was talking about, Dapper Dan, it was New York City. He was I don't know what his connections was with Dapper Dan Pomade, but he did have that name and rightfully used it. I think his name was Daniel Day. That's what I found out on Google about him. So I want to make an apology to everybody where I was clearly gave up the wrong information about Dapper Dan Pomade. It was used in the 1920s, and it was originally started in Sheffield, England. The modern pomade was interesting, So I want to stand corrected about that. That's another correct information about Dapper Dan's pomade. I know it was popularized in the movie "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" in the 1990s. That was the first bestseller when it comes to bluegrass movies. So I want to let you know it was the 1920s. It did come. It did come. That dance pomade did start in Sheffield, England, and anyways, the evil English. But they got good pomade. Dapper Dan should have been Irish. Anyways. Have a great Have a great day, folks. If you ever decide to use Dapper Dan products, I would recommend it. This is not a commercial, it's not an advertisement. It is promoting Dapper Dan, which was popularized in the 1920s, widely used in the 1920s. Well, it's interesting to find out it was created in Sheffield, England. All right, folks, have a great evening and have a great day. And don't forget, Dapper Dan. The man, Dapper Dan in New York City, and Dapper Dan, the pomade 1920s. Yes, it is I.